पानी देख यार बहुत वाह बेटा वाह मौज कर दी सूरज मरा 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 मरा
The Himalayan dawn was breaking on January 15th, 2023. As the first rays of the morning sun filtered through the clouds, they graced the face of Tribhuvan International Airport, Nepal's most significant international gateway. A sense of tranquility hovered over the airport, awaiting the onset of another bustling day. In this arena of organised chaos, Yeti Airline's Flight 691, a humble ATR-72 aircraft, was preparing for its routine journey to the picturesque city of Pokhara. The ground crew performed their duties with clockwork precision, their faces reflecting a blend of professional seriousness and quiet satisfaction. Meanwhile, 72 passengers eagerly waited for their call to board, each bearing a unique life story and aspirations for this journey. Among the passengers were 5 Indian tourists, their hearts filled with curiosity and excitement about exploring the mythical Himalayan landscapes. A young Nepali mother, holding her newborn close, was on a heartfelt journey to introduce the newest member of her family to her parents. A group of mountaineers led by a seasoned alpinist were heading to Pokhara as the starting point of their planned ascent to the Annapurna range. Each passenger, oblivious of the other's narrative, was about to become part of a shared tragic history. The aircraft's cockpit, a world unto itself, was commanded by 2 aviators. Captain Anju Katiwada, a promising pilot seeking to accumulate knowledge, and Captain Kamal KC, an experienced flight instructor, bore the immense responsibility of ensuring the safety of everyone on board. Their extensive training and unwavering commitment were about to be tested in an unexpected, heart-wrenching manner. As Flight 691 ascended, leaving behind the embrace of Kathmandu, it embarked on a journey that was supposed to be an ordinary 1-hour flight. The azure sky overhead was clear, and the Himalayan landscape beneath was unfolding like an ethereal scroll of nature's grandeur. The passengers, enchanted by the spectacle, were clicking away on their cameras, capturing memories intended to last a lifetime. Their flight path soared over the Seti Gandaki River, a glistening blue vein meandering through the heart of Pokhara. But beneath the serenity of this panoramic view, an unseen error was slowly morphing into a catastrophic event, poised to mark January 15th, 2023, as a grim milestone in the history of aviation. As the aircraft began its descent, an ordinary phase of flight, the pilots inadvertently pulled back the condition levers. This unforeseen error led to the shutdown of the aircraft's engines, and the propellers unexpectedly feathered, causing a sudden and dramatic loss of thrust. The plane, now a powerless glider, began an uncontrollable descent towards the Earth. In a horrifying sequence, the aircraft plunged into the Seti Gandaki River gorge. The impact was apocalyptic, a brutal end to a journey that had begun in hope and excitement. The peaceful river valley was scarred by the catastrophe, the wreckage scattered across the riverbed, standing as grim reminders of the 72 lives abruptly extinguished. The aftermath was a tableau of devastation. Rescue teams worked relentlessly, braving the harsh conditions to retrieve the remains of the passengers. Amidst the chaos and grief, a singular realization dawned on everyone involved. There were no survivors. The Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal, CAAN, promptly initiated an extensive investigation. The aircraft's black boxes were sent to Singapore, hoping that these silent recorders held the key to the fateful event. The initial belief that adverse weather might have contributed to the disaster was ruled out quickly. The skies were almost clear, with excellent visibility reported on that fateful day. As the experts started piecing together the cockpit voice recorders' fragments and flight data recorders' readings, a chilling picture emerged. The trigger to this disastrous event was a fatal human error. A misjudgment, an unintentional pulling of the condition levers had led to the shutting down of the engines and the propellers feathering. A rare occurrence that had led to an uncontrollable descent and an inevitable catastrophe. The confirmation of human error as the cause of the crash sent shockwaves throughout the global aviation community. The tragedy of Flight 691 served as a brutal reminder of the razor-thin margins between safety and disaster, routine and catastrophe, life and death. The narrative of Yeti Airline's Flight 691 continues to resonate across the world. A story of an ordinary flight that ended in an extraordinary tragedy. This event is a grim testament to our fallibility and the price we can pay for a moment of misjudgment. The tale of Flight 691 will forever echo in the annals of aviation history, serving as a cautionary tale of the unforgiving nature of the skies and the thin line between routine and disaster. It is a silent plea for continuous learning, unending vigilance, and undying respect for the art and science of flying.